When the deck boards start to go down, people get really excited because it's what they've been picturing in their mind the whole time. And that's good because in this case, we're actually running a picture frame board around the perimeter of the deck, which is going to help seal off the end grain of these deck boards and give it a nice clean finish. To make that work, we've added extra blocking on either side to have a place to attach the end of each board as well as the picture frame board. Other patterns like herringbone are going to require some specific framing, so it's important to do your homework before you cut any deck boards. For this project, we've ordered YellaWood 2x6 decking in 20-foot pieces so that they will run all the way across the deck without any seams. That means we can simply start with the picture frame on the side and then begin installing towards the house and work our way in. Now at the ends of each board, we've added a space of 1/8 of an inch, but along the edges, we're going to butt those boards tight to allow for shrinkage. If you have seams on your project, be sure to stagger them, much like you would see on a hardwood floor, so that no two seams are next to each other. Board length is just one of the choices you'll need to make regarding your decking. This rainwood is made from 2x6 stock, so it's 1.5 inches thick. The lumber itself is graded based on strength and appearance. The lower the number, the greater the strength and the better the appearance. For example, this rainwood is graded number 1 prime. It also has a water repellent applied at the factory, so it's ready to enjoy right away. For appearance sake, we're keeping all of our screws in a nice straight line as we work across the deck. But if you don't trust your skills, you could use a chalk line or a laser line to be sure. Drive the screws just slightly below the surface of the wood. And if you're using a drill driver, you could even set the clutch to stop at this point. Another trick is to occasionally check the measurements from the last board installed to the edge of the deck frame at several points along the deck. 45 1/4.
Good, good.
Checking these is going to ensure that your deck is running parallel to the edge of the framing. And if you start to get off just a little bit, you can adjust each end slightly so you get it back to parallel again. When the field boards in the center are complete, you're ready to trim the edges of the picture frame. Taking into account the overhang you want, measure from the edge at the front and back of the deck and join those marks with the chalk line. Then set your circular saw depth to exactly 1.5 inches thick and cut the waste off in one long, straight cut. You can use a straight edge or a track saw if you don't trust your skills. Now simply cut the corners of the picture frame with a 45-degree miter cut where they're going to join up. Then to accommodate for the handrail post, we've marked the boards against the post and will notch them to fit with a jigsaw. The cool part about this stage in the project is you start seeing a lot of progress really fast. But don't get in a hurry, keep paying attention to those details, and your deck is going to turn out great.